Uh, Arius, player. About the Jesuits. This is the most advanced assassins army on earth. They behind everything, and they were admired by Stalin, by Hitler. They were learning from Jesuits, because Jesuits are the most actually they ruling everything. I mean everything. The Jesuits, and I don't know where to start. I trans I I've been asked to translate a book in Poland recently. It's 600 pages, and a friend of mine just published second part, and it's 800 pages. His name is Arian, and is a Polish author of a book or two books right now, and he's writing the third one. It's the title is Jesteś człowiekiem, a nie osobą, which in translation from Polish means you are a human, not a person. And it's been written by Arian for the last 12 months, and he was writing this 7 days every day, every week for 1 year, 12 hours every day. He combined 350 something different sources into 600-page book, and it's the first manual or first a book talking about law of the sea, which we are under for the last 600 years, and basically we are officially vessels or ships, and or lost on the sea, and officially under law of the sea. It's not the sea law. Sea law is communication between ships, and communication between ships and ports, and how to travel across the water with the vessel. That's a sea law, and this is not what I'm talking about. We are under law of the sea, and every person is a slave on this planet for like 600 years now. Well, more, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Under this law of sea, we are 600 years, and every person, with the moment he's been born, his father is going to register that child, and he gets birth certificate. That means he sold his child to be a slave. And this is how they enslave people. The father goes and registers the child, and the birth certificate is the certificate of slavery. And there's a number of a slave over there. They give every person on the planet a number, identification number of a slave. And this is the best part. And they value the slave, every single slave, $1 million. Every person being born who gets the birth certificate, it's worth 1 million on the stock exchange. This is the value of every slave. And this is how our governments selling us. They produce people, they manufacture us, and they sell them. They're selling us on the stock market. Polish government does it. Every single government does it. They're selling us on the stock market. And you can check this on the internet. You can check your value currently, how much you worth it. You'll be surprised. There's certain websites where you can check this. Yeah, because it's like estimate value $1 million. Estimation, because this is how much in 40 years time you're gonna bring income to the owners of you. And me, I'm a slave. Oh, I was born and my father sold me. So as my sister, she was sold too. But the moment I realized that, I changed my name to Arius. I choose my new name, and that's all what you need to do. Just change it, because the name you've been on the certificate makes you a slave. If you change your name, you're not slave anymore. You know what I mean? It's so simple. Well, it's not my idea. It's Arian. He figured this out. He's a captain. He wrote this book because there was a COVID. So he couldn't sail. He sails around the world, but because of the COVID, he couldn't. So he decided to write a book about it, what he saw around the world, what is happening. And I met him on the conference. He was a speaker. I met him before the conference. And I was having a few questions to him before he started, because I don't know who he was. He was just selling books from his car before he started the conference. He's quite well known. And actually, it was a little bit longer story. I actually made him a coffee. I invited him to coffee, and he told me he writes books, and he showed me the book. And I thought, it's an amazing book, and I would like to buy it. And this is how we met. And then after we exchanged some questions about each other and our knowledge, he couldn't answer my questions. Can you believe it? And I was laughing, and I was like, mate, yeah, I know all what's in your book, but I'm gonna buy it because I think it's a nice souvenir, mate. Because I know about everything about this 10 years already. And I started asking him very updated questions, and he didn't know. He's a little bit still behind with what I know. I know a lot more. I'm serious. It's been my passion 15 years. I dig to every corner of every conspiracy theory, and I found it. I found out a long time ago. Anyway, that's Jesuits for you. So I think that's generally, maybe if there's something more I would like to tell about it, maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who cares? Fuck Jesuits. Fuck them. Who cares? Just enjoy life. Peace and love.